Dear students, this is Dr. Archana Oza, your biology faculty. Today we are going to discuss one of the important topics from photosynthesis, and that is light reaction. So we are going to discuss today the first part of light reaction, which is called as cyclic photophosphorylation. Let us try and understand what exactly does the light reaction is all about and what do we going to understand in cyclic photophosphorylation. So light reaction simply means the reaction that is going to happen in the presence of sunlight, whereas photophosphorylation is a term which is an alternative term for the light reaction. Okay, let's move ahead. Whenever I talk about light reaction, what exactly happens in light reaction and where does the light reaction occurs? The answer, the light reaction occurs in a structure called as chloroplast. Where exactly in the chloroplast? In a thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast. So if I take this grana out, you can very easily see that each granum has a stack of thylakoid. The thylakoid has two parts, the central thylakoid space and the outside thylakoid membrane. This thylakoid membrane is a site where the light reaction is going to occur. Now we have to understand yet another thing, that the light reaction, also called as electron flow, is differentiated into two types. Cyclic electron flow, which is also called as cyclic photophosphorylation, and non-cyclic electron flow, which is also called as non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Today we are going to concentrate upon the cyclic electron flow. Okay, so we have to understand few of the points with respect to the cyclic electron flow. What does this exactly means? Now, whenever I talk about the cyclic photophosphorylation, you have to understand that it is going to occur in the thylakoid membrane, as I have discussed earlier. Here we have to understand 2 points called as photosystem and the reaction center. So I'll tell you, in photosynthesis, the chlorophyll molecule that we use, okay, so the chlorophyll molecule that we use is chlorophyll A. The chlorophyll A, depending upon its wavelength, it is differentiated into 2 types of reaction center. One is called as P700, meaning the chlorophyll A will act at a wavelength of 700 nanometer, and P680, the one that will work at the wavelength of 680 nanometer. So when I talk about P700 reaction center, matlab this uses a photosystem. I'm writing it as PS. We call it as photosystem 1. Whereas when you are using P680 as a reaction center, it uses another photosystem which is called as PS2 or photosystem 2. Okay, so as far as the cyclic photophosphorylation is concerned, here the chlorophyll A molecule will have the reaction center of P700 only. And as I had told you, P700 reaction center will have photosystem 1. So a reaction center of chlorophyll A is the one that is going to get activated on receiving the sunlight. Okay, so P700 will have photosystem 1 that will, on receiving the sunlight, the P700 will expel the electron, and that's the reason we call this as an electron flow. Now, in the process of cyclic photophosphorylation, we get the formation of ATP. Here I would like to make a mention that electron transport chain, whenever receives an electron, it is going to produce energy in the form of ATP. So what exactly is going to happen is, you have an ADP molecule which is called as adenine diphosphate. Okay, adenine diphosphate molecule will add one more phosphate and become triphosphate. Okay, so adenine diphosphate molecule receives one more phosphate and becomes adenosine triphosphate adenine or adenosine diphosphate. Okay, adenosine diphosphate or adenine diphosphate that gets converted into adenosine triphosphate. Is this clear? Let us see how exactly cyclic photophosphorylation occurs. Now you can see in this chart very well that a reaction center P700 having a photosystem 1 will receive the sunlight. We can also call it as photon of light, and it activates the reaction center. The moment the reaction center gets activated, it is going to expel the electron. The electron goes to the molecule which is called as ferredoxin reducing substance. We call it as ferredoxin reducing substance. This ferredoxin reducing substance leads to the reduction of ferredoxin. Okay, so this forms ferredoxin. So who is the primary electron acceptor? The first electron acceptor. Your answer, the first electron acceptor is FRS. The full form is ferredoxin reducing substance that expels the electron to ferredoxin. The ferredoxin expels the electron to the cytochromes which are present in mitochondria. Once the electron reaches cytochrome B6, it expels the electron. It transfers the electron to cytochrome F in a transport chain which is called as electron transport chain. During this process, there is a formation of ATP. Once the ATP is formed, we have got ATP as a product of cyclic photophosphorylation. So the cytochrome F will give the electron to a molecule called as plastocyanin. Plastocyanin will give back the electron to the same reaction center, as the reaction center of chlorophyll A molecule that gives the electron takes a turn and come back to the same reaction center. We call this phenomenon as cyclic photophosphorylation. Cyclic because it moves through a cycle and come back to the same reaction center. And this is all about the cyclic photophosphorylation. Let us have a quick go through regarding what exactly is cyclic photophosphorylation. Our answer, it involves only photosystem 1. It has P700 reaction center, which means it absorbs the light at a wavelength of 700 nanometer. It produces only ATP as a product of cyclic photophosphorylation. The electron expelled by the photosystem returns back to the same photosystem, and that's the reason why we call it as cyclic electron flow. The first electron acceptor in this case is FRS, also called as ferredoxin reducing substance. It do not occur a process called as photolysis of water. There is no water molecule involved in this reaction. Oxygen is not produced as a byproduct in this reaction. So these are the things that you have to mention with respect to cyclic photophosphorylation. Hope you have understood the concept of cyclic photophosphorylation. Thank you.